Here's some weed control basics for homeowners who want a do-it-yourself Bermuda lawn. There is a lot of information out there on weed control, but I'm just going to give you the 3 categories I focus on throughout the year that have helped me. The first category is post-emergent herbicide. This is what you put on existing weeds in order to kill them. Now, the type of post-emergent that you get is really going to depend on what kind of weeds are in your yard. If you're at a loss and you have nowhere to start, you can always just get a 3-in-1 post-emergent herbicide, something like Advance. Those usually have a combination of herbicides that cover sometimes hundreds of different broadleaf weeds. Now that's post-emergent weed control. My second category of weed control is pre-emergent. And that's what you put on your lawn in order to prevent weeds from growing through. Unlike post-emergent, where you can use it as needed, pre-emergent, you tend to stick to certain seasons. And to get more specific, certain soil temperatures. Generally, you want to lay down a pre-emergent in the spring when soil temperatures start to warm up to 55 degrees, some would say 60. And then in the fall, you want to put down a pre-emergent when the soil temperatures are cooling down to that 70-degree window. The 2 popular active ingredients that people tend to stick to when they're using a pre-emergent is prodiamine. You can find that in the Anderson's Barricade, for example. And the second one is dithiopyr. I can never pronounce that one right. Dithiopyr you can find in Dimension, for example. The third category of proper weed control comes down to having a healthy lawn. Fertilizing, mowing, watering, aerating, and even leveling. Making sure that your grass is growing lush and thick and healthy is one of the best defenses against weeds trying to creep in. If your lawn is strong, it'll have an easier time pushing back on some of those other intruders. So for me, throughout the year, I am trying to make my lawn as healthy as possible. I'm putting down pre-emergent in the spring and in the fall. I've got a great 3-in-1 post-emergent herbicide to squirt any of those bad guys as they're creeping in here and there. And lastly, as a bonus, let's not sleep on old-fashioned weed pulling. That always works too.